All right. Welcome to our Balance Your Emotions class. Let me get my notes here to get it to work. Okay, so my name is Jessica Heron, and I started using essential oils back in 2013 when my mom gave me a top 10 kit, and I didn't know what to use any of them for, except I remember putting lavender in my bath, and I would use like the breathe when I couldn't breathe, with congestion. And then I remember loving the Digestin because it really helped my digestive system work better. And so the lady that she bought them from never responded. She never got a hold of us, never taught us how to use the oils. And I actually didn't even know that if I had an account. I thought my mom just gave me these oils, but after talking to her, I think I might have had an account and I didn't even know it. But anyway, I don't want to be that kind of wellness advocate. I want to educate the people that I talk to about how to use their oils and get the most benefit from them. So this is really important to me, and I hope you get a lot of value from this class. I acknowledge you for being here and for choosing to learn more about supporting your emotional health. I know a lot of people say, okay, essential oils, whatever. Everybody talks about essential oils. They probably don't even work, but I'm living proof. Edna here and Kelly both are living proof that essential oils do work. So we're excited to share our stories and just share about how they've helped us with our emotions. So would you like to, if you're here, it probably means that you want to be more happy, connected, and empowered. Who wouldn't, right? In this class, you will learn the science behind emotion and essential oils, tools, and habits for healthy body chemistry, and practical emotional wellness steps that you can take now to turn your emotions on a different direction if you're headed down a route that you don't really want to go to. You are created to function as a whole, and the spirit, mind, and body are inseparably connected, communicating at a cellular level. Your body is made of intelligent cells wired to restore health. Your body has an innate ability to heal itself. And this means that your body is brilliant in design and naturally wants to be balanced and whole. When you're unbalanced, you can feel it, and it shows up in our emotions. I invite you to learn about your amazing body today and listen to what it may be teaching you. Be your own best advocate and claim the gift of wellness. It just starts with a decision to say yes. So to learn the language of your body, we need to know what emotions are and what they are communicating. Emotions are information carrying molecules. Basically, emotions are chemicals, and they bind to and react with cell receptors. So we have our cell, and each cell has little receptors on the outside, and the chemicals that go through our blood and the different molecules of things that we eat, from things that we eat, the air that we breathe, the people that we are in contact with, the memories that we hold, they go into the cell, impacting function and behavior. In other words, emotions in their smallest and most basic form are chemical molecules. In this, the cell is receiving these molecules on the receptors, and the receptors are molecules that function as senses or scanners, much like your eyes and ears. These receptors gather in a cluster, at the surface of the cell, waiting for a chemical to attach a message. And this new information is received inside the cell, which impacts your energy level, your behavior, and your mood. Personally, right now, I'm exhausted, and it did affect my mood today. So I know the chemicals going around in my body are not very balanced, but it's okay because I can make a decision to switch that around, and I can use my essential oils to help me switch that around. So I'm excited about my class. This to me is super fascinating to discover how emotions can affect our health. So because emotions are chemicals, they are not limited to the mind. Emotions flow and are processed throughout the body. Science reveals there are complex neural processing functions in the mind, heart, and gut. We call these the three brains, and they are neural networks with independent memory and intelligence. This means you can actually process feelings in each of these brains. The mind is like a conductor, directing the body to feel emotionally and behave physically. The heart discerns the messages our brains are receiving, and the gut responds accordingly, distributing health or illness to the rest of our body. They say that your different parts of your body can hold your emotions. So if you're feeling an emotion in your knee, for example, it could be that you are feeling, hold on one second. An inflexibility in moving forward, for example. It could be that you are blaming yourself, or you're feeling controlling, or you have negative habits that are keeping you from moving forward, or you're feeling stubborn or bitter. So that's just one example. The three brains communicate with each other, and they feed back to and therefore influence the mind. Isn't it amazing how the power that your body can hold to choose wellness? Your three brains instinctively process your life experiences. Let me walk you through how this works. So have you ever felt like you are just really, maybe you're a mom and you're just really overwhelmed with all the things that you have to do with your baby and getting dinner ready for your husband and your husband's demands, your children's demands, making sure everything is working right. And so those moments are immediately recorded in your subconscious mind. And so you can see how each brain can send its own message. You're overwhelmed, you feel it in your stomach, you get tightened up, and then your mind might think, I have to figure this out right now. It's my responsibility, but the heart is saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed too. Maybe I'm holding too much. The gut reinforces I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, and it just becomes a mess. A biochemical reaction occurs. One may feel conflicted, confused, even notice an unsettled stomach. It can even affect your digestion or completely stop it up. If you ever notice your digestion might stop up when you're just feeling stressed. Mine stops up when I'm traveling. It doesn't want to go anywhere else. These negative reactions are the consequences of conflicting messages which disrupt internal balance. And this results in disconnection, or what we call dis-ease. When we think and feel something simultaneously, a new belief is created. In this for example, I'm not good enough could be what you might conclude if you're not able to handle what's right in front of you. I am completely guilty of feeling like I'm not good enough, and I'm working diligently to turn that completely around. We are always reinforcing old beliefs or planting new ones. Nurturing a belief produces fruit, and are you cultivating a seed or a weed?
I try to pull my weeds and then plant a new seed.
Very good. Yes, every day. So one example of an essential oil that you can go to, I'm talking about this one first because it's my absolute favorite oil. And it's the one that really showed me how much benefit essential oils can have on your emotions. and it's a mood blend called Balance. It's the grounding blend. Let me get my notes here, which of course are all out of order. I try to be prepared and it never works. So this is a calming and grounding blend that really works on the central nervous system. And to me, it gives me a physical relaxation from my nose down to my feet. Some people might feel something different. Some people might feel nothing from this blend because everybody's body is different. Now, Balance contains frankincense, which is a powerful cleanser and magnifier that opens the mind's eye, which is your pineal gland behind your forehead. And that connects the soul with its authenticity. So you can put it on your heart. I like to just smell it straight from the bottle. Our olfactory sense, the olfactory bulb is very, very close to that pineal gland and is directly connected to the brain. I think it's the amygdala. Not that that really matters to you, but the Balance is primarily a combination of tree oils and roots. And if you ever notice, if you go into a forest, don't you feel calm? You just feel grounded and calm. And it's like, okay, nothing really matters here except me being in this forest and I feel good. And so it's really important to get into those places at least once a day. I mean, not all of us can go to a forest once a day, but you can bring the forest to you with your Balance oil. It doesn't just have tree oils in it. It does have some florals that are also beneficial for grounding and helping you kind of be motivated to get the things done that are important to you, your priorities. So let's learn about some other oils that can be beneficial for emotional benefit. For instance, wild orange is a super popular oil. It's very easy to, it's not expensive at all. If you ever open an orange, you notice that smell that you get. The oils, the essential oils from orange come from the peel. So if you ever notice when you first dig into an orange, sometimes you can see this little spray of oil, and that's orange essential oil. So all citrus oils are uplifting to the mood, and they invite connection in the body and stimulate energy. So I have some, well, it's not orange, but I do have green mandarin in my diffuser right now. So to uplift my mood, because I was having some trouble. So both emotions and essential oils are chemically based. Essential oils promote emotional purification and anchor in healthy biochemistry. Essential oils are molecularly dense, which is one of the reasons they can go cellular very quickly. And one drop of essential oil has approximately 40 million trillion molecules. Those are tiny, and these chemical compounds service every cell of the body within minutes. They say within 15 minutes that your whole body has a molecule of that oil that you just either smelled or put on your skin or ingested. Essential oils support emotional and physical detox. They help remove conflicting cellular messages and encourage cellular restoration. An example, if you are eating food that is not beneficial for your body, that can put stress on your body, and then that sets you out of balance as well, and that can affect your mood. Let's see, I'm not gonna share my screen to show you any pictures just because I wanted to keep this class really simple, but you kind of get the idea that the molecules in essential oils are so tiny that they can travel through the air, and that's why it's really beneficial for, like, with the diffuser going, I'm purifying the air, but I'm also affecting my mood. Essential oils they are housed in little oil sacs on the leaves of plants or in the roots or whatever is that part of the plant is housing the essential oils. Each plant uses there's different parts that they can get essential oils from, so like the leaves, stems, flowers, roots, bark, and other parts of plants. So the essential oil's job for the plant is to help the plant defend, nourish, and repair itself. And the cells of plants are almost exactly made up the same way that our cells are. So they're very similar. So we can use essential oils to defend, nourish, and repair ourselves. Essential oils have the same function in the plant as blood has to the human body. Because our bodies are organic, we can experience similar benefits from essential oils. Now, the quality and grade of an essential oil will determine its effectiveness. You want to make sure that you're using 100% pure. I always have to say this because there's so many essential oils on the market, and not every company puts people before profits. Certified pure tested grade oils are the safest, purest oils to use for supporting the physical and emotional needs of your body. The chemical compounds in certified pure tested grade oils are friendly to the body's natural biochemistry. You won't get any side effects because there's nothing extra in the oil. It's just essential oil. So even if you are allergic to a plant, it's not the essential oil that you're allergic to. It's probably something like the pollen or something else that's on that plant, something that a bug has brought in, or some other adulterant that might be in a bottle of essential oil that you get the side effects from. Another example of essential oils is peppermint, of course, is very energizing, oxygenating, and supports brain focus. Yeah, I needed that right now. I need some focus. Emotionally, peppermint invigorates and dispels mental fog. And I really like to keep a bottle of peppermint by my bed in the morning because it's really hard to get up sometimes for me. I would much rather stay in bed all day. And so it always makes me feel like, oh, okay, I'm ready. I can do this. So it's nice to have these tools at your fingertips so that you can, support yourself. Smell is the fastest way to affect mood, and aromatic molecules travel to the olfactory bulbs, which link, like I said, directly to the emotional or limbic seat of the brain. And this is how inhalation creates an immediate emotional impact. Like I said, just smelling from the bottle of Balance gives me a whole relaxation down to my toes, and it does it every time. Essential oils promote both a physical and an emotional reaction in the body. When you smell peppermint oil, you may experience more focus, as well as feeling brain fog start to lift, which, yes, I just took a smell of it and I feel like, oh, okay, I can do this. I'm doing okay. Essential oils are transdermal. This means their tiny molecules can pass through your skin and into your circulatory system. Applied to anywhere on the body, essential oils will penetrate every cell. Some different applications that you can use to affect the three brains. Smell is the fastest way to affect mood. So just breathing it from the bottle, or we are all walking diffusers. So you can put a drop of oil, just one drop in your hand, rub it around, and inhale. And I just use peppermint, so that's going to open up my airways big time, and then affect my mood and help me stay focused and clear the brain fog. Another way to apply oils is over your heart area, on your pulse points like your wrists, your behind your ears, on the back of your neck, I love putting oils on the back of my neck. And then also on the bottoms of your feet. Your feet, if you're familiar with reflexology, you can get a little chart that shows which part of each part of the foot corresponds to a different organ in your body. One that I use most often is the big toe because that corresponds to my brain. You can use detoxing oils here in the center because that affects your liver, your kidneys, your adrenals, your pancreas. And then, I mean, you could go the little toes, they correspond to the sinuses. Oops, and so on. And then let's see, the three brains, the gut. You can take essential oils internally, but only if they're 100% pure. I never, ever want you to take an oil internally if you just bought it at the supermarket. doTERRA oils are the only oil proven to be 100% pure every time. And that is because they're setting the standard for purity. And so you can be sure that you're getting the most pure. And they source their oils from all over the world. So you're getting the plant in the place where it grows natively. So it gets more of what it needs, exactly what it needs. So it produces a more effective oil. So it's actually stronger than any other kind of oil too. So certified pure tested grade oils labeled for dietary use may be taken internally in, like, you can put them in a shot of water. That's how I do it most often, under the tongue, or you can even get some empty veggie capsules to, if you don't like the flavor of an oil. And then you want to make sure that you're looking to see if an oil can even be taken internally. Some plants are poisonous, so you want to be sure to look at the bottle, and if it says supplement and it gives the supplement facts, that oil is okay to take internally. If it doesn't say supplement and it doesn't give the supplement facts, then you know you shouldn't put that in your body. Many wood oils are poisonous, so you just want to be careful. Not all of them, but most of them. Another oil that is really a great topical blend for occasional physical head tension. I woke up with a slight headache this morning. Sometimes that can be occasional emotional confusion. So you can use past tense, put that on your neck, across your forehead, smell it, of course, and don't get it by your eyes because it's got some mints in there. But it's a great oil. It's called the oil of relief. And it's generally used to relieve head tension, but it also assists individuals in releasing the stress and emotional tension that may have contributed to or caused their head tension. I forgot to mention earlier that peppermint is the oil of buoyant heart, and it brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It invigorates the body, mind, and spirit, and reminds individuals that life can be happy. All right, so another oil I wanted to kind of talk about is On Guard. And this is a protective blend that physically supports the body against seasonal threats. And then also emotionally, it promotes emotional boundaries and protects against feelings of vulnerability. On Guard is the oil of protection. The essential oils and blends we've highlighted are only a small sampling of the power essential oils have for maintaining physical and emotional well-being. As we discussed earlier, gut and brain and heart health are interconnected. Essential oils are most effective when combined with good nutrition, digestive health, and of course, proper circulation. So of course, I don't think I need to tell you that nutrition and exercise are as important as, making sure that you're getting your emotional needs met. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is a daily supplement that lays a strong foundation for physical and emotional health, and it provides an excellent source of minerals, micronutrients, and healthy fats. Together, these three supplements provide our three brains the daily cellular support they need for us to feel good emotionally and physically. So it comes with three different bottles, and one of them is the omega oils. So the XE omega provides 9 essential oils and omega fatty acids to the three brains, which is super supportive for brain nourishment, heart and circulatory health, and digestive functioning. Alpha CRS contains potent antioxidants that promote chemical communication in cellular pathways. You won't get that stuff in a regular multivitamin. Microplex VMP is, or VPM, MVP is your it's your vitamin supplements, like your multivitamin, and it provides optimal levels of micronutrients for immune function and energy. And all three of these work together so well to provide your body what you're missing from your diet. And then it also has digestive enzymes added to it so that you get more you absorb more of the nutrition than you normally would without, because you're probably not getting those in your diet as well. My husband and I have been on the Lifelong Vitality Pack for 5 years now, I think. And we used to take a normal multivitamin, and I can't tell you, when I started giving it to my husband, his words were, whatever it is you're giving me, do not stop. And we've never stopped. And we always notice when we forget to take them. So we're not going to stop taking them. Regular cleansing of the gut restores healthy physical function, but it's also necessary for clear thinking and mood management. Low digestive function has been scientifically linked with low mood. Remember, 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in the gut. I don't know if you knew that or not. We have digestive enzymes and probiotics that are amazing, that are super important for your digestive function. Our PB Assist probiotic helps sustain healthy colonies of microflora and good bacteria in the gut, and this helps to foster nutrient uptake, energy metabolism, and your gastrointestinal immunity. Terrazyme is our digestive enzyme complex that supports conversion of food to cellular energy and healthy production of metabolic enzymes, which are found throughout your body, including in your knees and joints. And if you have pain in your joints, it could be that you're low on metabolic enzymes. Let's see. So healthy detoxing occasionally is really important. Lemon oil is a natural, any citrus oil is a natural detoxer that you can just put in your water. I've got oils in my water all the time. And when I don't do that, I get grumpy. Edna, do you agree? Okay, so where should you begin? Change is a gift that is always available to us. So if you're ready to feel better and experience more out of life, you are in the right place. We are going to make some recipes. I'm going to show you how to make recipes for restful sleep, which is what I need tonight, laser focus, and for a couple oils for when you're feeling like panicked, when you're having a panic attack or an anxiety attack. And then when you're just feeling down, we're going to make one that helps you feel, actually, we're going to make I'm throwing in an extra recipe tonight. So I will talk about that more in just a few minutes, but becoming happy, connected, and empowered requires choosing healthy habits, and healthy mood habits create healthy mood lifestyle. So using these essential oils is a healthy habit that will help if you use it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my note. Let's see. Okay, let's make some recipes. Okay, and Edna and Kelly, if you have anything to add, please feel free while we're making these recipes, because you guys have been using oils for a long time now. And so I'd love to hear your experiences.
Well, when you were talking about the past tense, I did want to add something for that because I use it for headaches too. I get weather headaches, so when the barometric pressure changes, then that's when I get my headaches. And sometimes if I stay in bed after I wake up and instead of getting up, it'll cause me to have a headache too. And so I do use the past tense, and I do put it across my forehead and on the back of my neck. I also put it across my shoulders.
Good idea.
And then I kind of massage it in because that helps kind of relieve the tension. And I don't know exactly what's in the past tense, but I kind of feel like maybe there's some marjoram or something in there because that one really works for me with pain too.
Has wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram,
Okay.
Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary.
Those are all really great. I mean, I use them in my cooking all the time, but yeah, but the past tense specifically, I really like that one. But using it across my shoulders, that's where I carry most of my stress. So
it's a really good point that you brought up because our shoulders is where we hold our shoulds. All right.
I should a lot.
Yes. So with that, let's make sometimes if we are feeling overwhelmed, we can feel panicked, like we can't handle all this. And I'm very guilty of this. So let's make our feeling panicked a roller. This is going to be 5 drops each, lavender, frankincense, and breathe. Hopefully
I've probably given this recipe away to, I can't tell you how many people have given this recipe away to.
I know.
Because it really works.
So if you're just starting out, you want to make sure to put your label on your bottle first. I'm using 5 milliliter bottles, but you can get 10 milliliter ones, and then you can just double the recipe. So 5 drops each. You want to tip your bottle slow until it starts forming on the outside there. And ladies, I'll be sending you these recipes if you don't already have them.
I do have them. Do you have them, Kelly?
But I will be watching for them.
All right, so now we've got our oils in there. And what we're doing is we're just using a little bit of oil, and then we're gonna fill up the rest with our fractionated coconut oil. So we're diluting it, and that's gonna do a couple things. It's going to make our bottles of oil last a lot longer, so you're getting more for your money. And then, and make sure that you have a napkin because you're gonna spill. So you are also having a carrier oil like that is going to, it's like it wraps it around the little molecule of essential oil and it locks it into your skin. So it's always a good idea to dilute. There's certain times that you don't need to dilute, and that is not very often. It's mostly for like skin issues that you have going on. Like if you have a wound that you're trying to stop bleeding, you can put some helichrysum on it straight, and that actually works better than if you dilute it. And then frankincense is great for like skin tags, but it takes a lot longer to work if you dilute it. So you want to put that on straight as well. So now I've got my little roller top on it, and I can just put it wherever I need it. I can carry it real fast, keep it in my purse, hand them out for gifts. So for the feeling panicked, it's got the instructions right on the label. That's always really helpful. So roll the center of your breastbone and smell the roller as needed to help you calm down. Do it as soon as you start to feel panicked, and you should feel better really quickly. Let's make our feeling anxious roller next. This one has frankincense and lavender again. And also bergamot. bergamot. I don't know how you're supposed to say it.
I always heard of bergamot.
Bergamot is a really fascinating oil to me, and it's probably going to be the next one that I use to work on something that I'm trying to work on, which is bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance. And so what I like to do is, while I'm making this roller, take an oil of an emotion that I'm trying to work on, for instance, self-acceptance. And then I'll take that oil, if it's one I can take internally, I'll take it in a shot of water every morning, 2 or 3 drops every morning, for 1 month. And then I'll evaluate and see what's happening. So for example, in September, I qualified for this program called Silver Club for building business. And I was really nervous because I didn't know if I would be able to meet all of the qualifications. And it's sometimes scary for me to go out and talk to people about essential oils. And so I started doing that. I took ginger. Ginger is the oil of confidence, I think. Oh, sorry, the oil of empowerment. So it helps with self-confidence. And I did it for a month. And in October, I started, like, I don't want to say I went door to door talking to people, but I started with talking to my current clients and offering free hand massages. And then that led into going to a salon owner and asking if I could give free hand massages at her salon. So those are things that I never, ever, ever would have done if I had, like before, when I wasn't feeling confident in myself. So I think I put all the oils in there.
Picked up 3 bottles and
I
put
got
drops.
distracted.
I was watching. You're good. Put the fractionated coconut oil.
I need a babysitter.
That's right, because you're not the babysitter.
No. Okay, so feeling anxious, this one, roll on the back of your neck and smell the roller as needed when you're feeling your anxiety. You can put it on first thing in the morning to set the tone for the day. That's how I like. And like this, I would definitely roll on the bottoms of your big toes in the mornings. And I would do it at night too. It would help sleep. That lavender and frankincense together would really help you sleep. So on that note, let's make a restful sleep roller. And if you're like me, if you don't get enough sleep, you are grumpy. And it's really hard to stay focused and get your work done. And I don't feel good when I don't get enough sleep. Okay, so this one contains 10 drops each of vetiver and wild orange. And vetiver is my favorite go-to oil for sleep.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Edna says it tastes disgusting, so don't do that.
Don't do it.
It is okay to put in your mouth. It's a grass oil, but I've never tried it yet. So vetiver is the oil of centering and descent. Vetiver oil assists in becoming more rooted in life. Oh, yeah, I could say since I've been using this, that's how I feel, definitely. Life can scatter one's energy and make individuals feel split between different priorities, people, and activities. Vetiver brings the individual back down to earth. So, yeah. And
Good, we need to give some of that to Jessica.
Yes.
Hi, Jessica.
Yes. It does have sedative qualities. So this one, when I put it on the bottoms of my feet at night, when I'm ready for bed, I feel like a deep relaxation go up from my feet, up my legs. And by the time it gets anywhere near my chest or head, I'm out.
I think out of all the sleep rollers I've ever done or made or used, I think this is the one that works the best for me. It's the vetiver with the wild orange.
Yeah. And it's like a molasses, so it's gonna take a bit to get the oil out. This one I just hold straight up because it feels like it does a little bit better when you do that.
I do too. And I did try vetiver in a veggie cup, thinking, oh, well, I'll do it this way. And in addition to what I'm already putting on my feet and diffusing in my bedroom when I could get ready for sleep. And it was the weirdest thing, but I just couldn't go to sleep. It was like I was on the verge of being half awake all night long. I didn't like that. And couldn't go back to my room and chamomile.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really interesting how they can affect us so differently.
And the way you use it.
And the way you use it as well, yeah. Oh, I only did 5 drops. It would probably be okay, but I'm gonna put this extra. So that is 10 drops. And this one you want to roll on the bottoms of your feet, on the back of your neck, on your wrists at bedtime, or any time that you need. Vetiver is also really helpful, I guess, for focus. It can be beneficial for ADD, ADHD in kids, and or if you have trouble with that. It's getting on the outside of my bottle. Okay. You'll want to shake that bottle up a little bit because that oil is so thick. And any of these recipes that we're talking about, you can do those same blends in your diffuser because again, the aromatic is perfect for emotional. Okay, so the next one, let's make feeling down. And this one is lemon and pettigrain and wild orange. So like we mentioned, the citrus oils are uplifting to the mood. Pettigrain is an interesting oil. It's the oil of ancestry. It invokes a deep appreciation for positive forms of ancestral knowledge, wisdom, and family history. But it also, I find that it's very calming. And so you can use it at night to help you get to sleep as well. Have you tried that one yet, Edna?
I haven't. I have put it in my water during the day. I like it that way.
You have put it in your water?
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not a horrible flavor.
No, it's not. Pettigrain, they call the man's lavender. So you can use it the same way that you would lavender.
Oh, okay.
And then men, they might prefer it because it doesn't smell like lavender. No, I don't think it's similar. It's different. And pettigrain is comes from the, am I going to remember this? So the wild orange, bergamot, and no, not bergamot. Neroli, wild orange, and pettigrain all come from the same plant. Wild orange is the fruit. Pettigrain is the stems, I believe, or barks. I think it's stems. And then, or maybe it's root. And then the neroli is the flower. I love neroli. It's very calming. So if you're feeling down, all of these citrus oils are really going to lift your mood. Roll this on the back of your neck, on your wrists, and smell the roller as you need it.
Pettigrain says that it's But it's good for irritability and stress as well.
Oh, roll it all over even.
I know, take a bath in it.
Oh, it would be a great bath oil. Yeah.
Oh, imagine that one.
I should have put it in my diffuser. Okay, so next let's make laser focus.
Oh, I've used that one. I like that one too.
Yeah. So this one's peppermint, rosemary, and bergamot. I love rosemary for focus. I probably put it in my diffuser more than any other oil while I'm trying to work on stuff.
I love rosemary. I like to put it on my pizza. I like to put it in my sour cream when I put it on egg scrambles. I use the rosemary and the basil and the thyme in my sour cream when I put it on my.
That sounds delicious.
So
I'm
good.
doing that.
Sometimes you ever just get a craving for an oil and then you just can't seem to quench that craving. So you have to start shooting it.
I don't think I've been there yet.
Oh, wait till you get my age. Maybe you will.
Okay, well, on that note, I think that there is an oil I crave, but it's not to eat. And it's called Happy Head. I use this recipe all the time. I'm adding this one in. I didn't even talk about it in our other emotions class, but this is my go-to recipe for when I'm working. So I work at the school, I'm a sub teacher, and then I'm a bartender. So dealing with people that drive me crazy, and lots of them, this blend has saved my life because it energizes me, helps me focus, it totally takes my irritation down, and I actually feel cheery and happy to be there. So this is lemon. What is it? This is lavender, frankincense, and peppermint. So the peppermint's helping you focus and energizing you. The frankincense is just balancing you and helping your mood be good. And then the lavender is calming.
It's good for pain too.
Yes, I use it for headaches as well.
My sister uses it all the time. She carries it in her purse and she carries an extra one. So when somebody she's working with falls apart, then she can give them one.
I'm always giving away bottles of it. Okay, so if you want any of these bottles that I've made, because maybe you don't have the oils yet, or you don't have certain ones in your arsenal, then they're just $5 a piece. And then however many you want, plus the shipping, just to help me cover the costs. I would much rather you get the oils in your home so that you can make these on your own and have them, because they're pennies to, have these tools on each drop is only pennies compared to dollars that you might be spending on medications and fuel to go to the doctor and all of that stuff. So let me see if, while I'm looking at my notes here, so I can check to see if I missed anything. Do either of you have any questions, or do you have anything that you want to add that might be beneficial?
Oh, come on, Kelly, give us a piece of wisdom.
I don't know that I have any, but I was gonna say earlier when we were talking about the happy head that I can do that everywhere too. I use it all the time for headaches.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's helpful to understand where you are now. Take a quick assessment of what your mental state is, and then really connect to your brain, your heart, and gut to see how they where they're at. Are they feeling good or are they feeling unbalanced? And then you can look at, then you want to look at, like, what am I telling myself? What seeds am I planting in my brain that are affecting the rest of my body? For me, I realized that I was not believing in myself. And so that was affecting my confidence levels. And then, I was just feeling really stuck. And so I'm working really hard to overcome that and change my my thought seed to I am completely supported in every moment. So, and then how will you nourish your seed? Nourishment includes habits, practices, and patterns. A habit can be as simple as just smelling your wild orange bottle as you anchor in your new positive belief. Wild orange is the oil of abundance, and it can help you feel like you have plenty instead of feeling in lack. And then you might need some other inspiration. So as I'm consistent, the fruit of my new belief is I am enough, I am whole. And then as you claim greater wellness, remember you fill a bucket drop by drop. You clear your mind thought by thought. You heal yourself moment by moment. And small and simple changes can yield great results. Are you ready to begin creating new healthy habits today? So in this class, we've discussed practical emotional wellness steps that you can take now. It's exciting and rewarding for me to offer the gift of, sorry, my note things are messing up here. It's exciting for me to offer and rewarding to offer the gift of change to others. And I invite you to let me be your guide in starting your new habits and I ask, are you ready to claim the gift of wellness? If you are, let me know. And I will help you figure out what is the best direction for you to take, because there's lots of essential oils and you don't probably need all of them all at once. So I can help you figure out what ones you need right now and what ones you can wait for later. Or, and in that way, then I help you focus on your goals that you're trying to accomplish. And so we just get what you want for your goals. And then figure out the habits that you want to create those new goals, and we can work with those as well. So I stayed under an hour in this class. I can't even believe it. I'm so proud of myself. Okay.
Partly because we put our things on mute. You didn't have to listen to us. Blah, 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 blah.
And I was mostly organized.
You were amazing, Jessica.
That's not normal for me. Usually I'm a procrastinator, and that's another emotion that I'm working on big time.
You're doing so much better every day.
If you're wondering about an oil for procrastination, it's blue tansy.
Bottom of her big toe is blue.
Every day. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am so glad to have you here, and I look forward to our next class.
I love you, Jessica.
I love you guys.
Bye, Kelly.
Bye-bye.